Okay, another video. And I must talk about the heat because we're in summertime now. Summertime brings the heat, and I would say summertime brings life. You know, I'm definitely feeling much more alive because simply the sun is my element, as many of us. I don't know why not all of us pertaining people from where I'm from, my country, like for example, Eritrea. You know, we've been born under the heat. It's in our blood. We are the sun, you know, and we know that. We know that now. We are the sun, the sun. So why some of us, should I say, majority of us don't like the heat, feel so foreign in this summertime? Why? So what I believe in, what I believe is that first of all, we adopted the oppressor ways in general, and with that also the feeling the oppressor has. I don't know if it's due to our empathic nature that we absorbed who he is, and you know many of them can't stay under the sun, and that doesn't mean that you know if you're European or Asian or other ethnic minorities you can't stay under the sun, that means you are the oppressor. No, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to identify the oppressor with the one that can't stay really under the heat, like a vampire, someone that really actually hates the sun. Sad to say it, but it is like that. So yeah, probably we all adopted those ways as well. Maybe not because of an empathic nature, or maybe yes, but we were naturally drawn to her feelings, and that is the feeling of avoiding the sun, right? That is one reason. And of course, because we are intoxicated by all the toxicity that this life might bring to us, it might bring it, but we have to avoid it. And that being cigarettes, you smoke cigarettes, or alcohol. Those are all energy blockages. All these substances, pharmaceuticals, all these substances create certain energy blockages. And when you have to deal with high level energies, because these are high level energies, we're talking about extreme heat, extreme levels of radiation, then of course your body can't sustain it, and your mind surely is not ready for it, because you're not even aware of what I'm talking about. I mean, many of our people don't know what I'm talking about concerning even something simple as the importance of being under the sun, sun gazing, sunbathing, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, those energy blockages, cigarettes, alcohol. I mean, let's be honest. I've drunk a drink or two, also even recently. you know, the following day, oh man, I don't want to say I was about to complain about the heat, because I was born in summertime anyway, but maybe that makes a difference. But wow, my body was trying to expel you know all those toxins. I was sweating and everything, and it was hot, so it's not the best condition. And if you drink regularly, like, come on, man, under the heat, nah, man, it kills you. Cigarettes, everything that you smoke, really. Marijuana too, right? You're not even supposed to smoke it, by the way. You're supposed to drink it. Uh, Other energy blockages, of course, your mindset, as I said before, and then yeah, lifestyle in general. I mean, there are certain things that we cannot you cannot really change as of now in your everyday life, like the pollution in general, or what we consume, which is not 100% natural. You know, you can do the most and buy organic food and things like that, but still I doubt that you having the perfect alimentation. Listen, I went to a shop a few months ago in London and I bought some oranges, organic oranges, and it's a well-known shop. Organic oranges. I open it up, chop it up, no, it's not tomato. I open it up and yo, there's no seed inside. How? It's supposed to be organic. Why it has no seeds? That's crazy, man. That's madness. That's the madness that we're living in now. We really have to shift this paradigm, you know. We really have to shift. It will require hard work. I'm trying to do my bit. I'm trying to add my piece to the puzzle. But yeah, this is a collective effort because, to be honest with you, I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of it or I love oranges, man. Listen, I love oranges. It was almost my drug. I could feel the vitamin C in my body, you know, dancing, you know, singing, you know. I could feel the boost of energy with an organic orange. But you know, now I'm staying away. Can you imagine? I'm staying away from lemons, from limes. I don't see no seeds. Recently I did find them though. Yeah, okay, yeah. But yeah, these are one of the major obstacles between you and the relationship that you have with our beloved son, because you know, this is something that I had to say, and it's important to have a healthy relationship with the son. And also another huge I would say underestimated, perhaps even by many other people. Another huge obstacle is how we think about the sun. You know, listen, energy is energy. The sun is a living entity. So imagine you and me being living entity. If I talk bad about you or vice versa constantly, for, let's say, no real apparent reason, the sun is there to nurture us, you know. Although it has destructive power, but come on, it doesn't have destructive power now. You know, look at vegetation. Look at now the summertime, how it's so beautiful after springtime. It's giving us life. It's not giving us death. And we have to accept it anyway. It's a natural cycle, so it's in the hand of Mother Nature. So there's a plan. So the divine plan is always the right plan. Also, the man with the plan is a divine man. Well, anyway, so yeah, one huge obstacle is that you cannot think bad about a friend of yours and pretend that the friend of yours gonna have good vibe around you. So if you think bad about the sun, of course the sun will be, oh, okay, that's what you think about me. Let me, you know, let me show you how upset I am now, you know. And your friend would be, yo, let me show you I'm upset. I'm gonna address why you talk bad about me. So we're gonna address that. Or even if we not address that, some people might not like to address that. You know, like people that has cancer sign. You know, apparently cancer sign wants to avoid conflict at all costs, right? If you're a Cancerian, you know, cancer sign does want to avoid conflict. It's not a 100% precise rule, but it's a trait of someone born under the sign of Cancer. So yeah, your friend will address that, the sun will address that too. Will be, yo, listen, why you talk bad about me? I'm just here, I'm being positive. trying to uplift you. And then of course the rest you will know, the rest you will feel on your skin, the rest you will feel in your energy, and it's not gonna be nice. So it's very important. Let's remember that the sun is a living entity. The sun, it is intelligence. So if the sun is able to, I don't know, create photosynthesis in plants, then plants, you know, can create fruits for us. The soil needs the sun as well as it needs water, you know, in order to produce the end product that Mother Nature gives us. So the sun is intelligence. I mean, it's the same food that you're eating have certain properties, those vitamins, that vitamin, those minerals, and it can leave you really with such abundance. It can leave you really, can gives you certain energies. So the sun is, it's a living entity as much as you. Then I don't know, I mean, ask the experts about the sun and the relation that it has with human beings and how we truly connected. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying is very basic, you know. I'm keeping it very basic. But yeah, so respect the sun. Respect the sun as much as respect water. Respect the elements. Fire. Respect nature, man. And nature will respond to you. You know, that's the beauty of it. You gotta respect nature. And this is very simple alchemy, really. It's very simple alchemy. So, and wizardry will come to you naturally, though. I mean, wizardry is just a natural gift. If you're a woman being a witch, you know, if you're dealing with the elements, you know, will come to you naturally, you know, because you are connected to the elements. And then, of course, I mean, it requires a certain blood and bloodline, and so on and so forth. But we all have undiscovered powers, hidden powers, you know. And that's what the occult is about, something that is hidden. So, in my vision, in my opinion, we are all occultists because we all have hidden powers, whether you like it or not. And I'm talking from the highest of the priestesses or priests, from the highest of illuminated kings and queens, to the one at the bottom, which is recognized as the peasant. But I don't like to say peasants, you know, because we all play a role, you know. We were talking about fruits and vegetables. Somebody gotta pick them up. Somebody gotta, you know, do the work on the field. So we are all essentials, really. We are all essentials. And on top of the energy is energy, you know. The peasant is dealing with the fruits and vegetables. So his energy signature, it's also there. Think about it. He's gonna handle all those products. And energy is energy, you know. He himself can shift the energy of those foods. And that's something that we have to keep in mind. So, and as people that, you know, want to reclaim this earth and this hidden and lost paradise, the one that we call Atlantis, we have to keep in mind that, of course, there is hierarchies, because you cannot not have hierarchies in a world such as this, you know. It's inevitable, you know. Unfortunately, many of us, I think, grew up with the idea that, oh, we're all equal and this and that. We're not all equal. Come on, you know, we're not all equal. So because as I was stating before, somebody gotta be a peasant, somebody gotta be a I don't know, a doctor, somebody gotta be a judge, somebody gotta be royal, the king or the queen, nobility. So this is inevitable. So, and the distribution of labor has to be done in a certain way, you know. So who's gonna create houses? Who are gonna be the architects? Who are gonna be, you know, the carpenters? You know, like Yeshua. Yeshua, they say Yeshua was a carpenter. Yeah, Yeshua was a carpenter. So we all need those. In every society, there's always been classes and hierarchies. So we have to surrender to the idea that we are all equals. No, we are not. But what we can do better, of course, is the distribution of wealth, because yeah, that is the plague of this capitalistic society, the distribution of wealth. So we definitely have to reduce the gap and that stuff, because if you consider your own little world, I mean, what we really do for others with the money that we have in our pockets. So it's easy to talk, not gonna lie, it's easy to talk, but when it comes to practice what we preach, it's definitely harder, because we've been conditioned definitely to be a certain way. But I'm sure that this is gonna shift. And you know, there's a new consciousness in this world. There's a new wave, the Aquarian wave it's called. We are in the age of Aquarius, the age of knowing. So thankfully many more people will embrace spirituality. But I see it all around me, man. Even people that you never thought would speak about certain topics, now they're very interested, because there's a real boom in this awakening, this reawakening. And I'm glad to be part of this, to be honest with you. I'm glad to be part of this. I'm not someone that in normal circumstances would be in front of a camera. I love the one-on-one conversation, or maybe group conversation regarding these topics. Talking to a camera is just still a bit strange to me, but the message gotta be out. I hope we will find as many people as possible. And I leave you by saying, you know, especially I will send out to my people and I say, the sun is your friend, you know. Just try to break all the programming that it's been instilled in you about oh, you're gonna be too black, because we know that all over the world, really, not just Eritrean people, all over the world, being too black is associated with darkness. And unfortunately, if you go to the etymology of black and dark, we know that, right? It has a certain meaning, and it has a certain negative connotation, and white quite the opposite. So yeah, we've really conditioned psychologically, and the mind is everything. The mind is everything, you know. If you condition the mind, you don't need a slave to. You don't need to chain. I think there was a phrase similar to that, something to that effect. You don't need to chain a slave as long as you possess his mind, you know. Because if you conquer someone's mind, you know, then they're never gonna live. They're never gonna leave the field. So yeah, unfortunately at the moment, there's many field Negroes and house Negroes. That's a fact. That's the truth. So we have to break those chains of not embracing the power and the love of the sun. The sun is all love, man. The sun is all love. Yeah, and as soon as we do that, we can see the enormous benefits. We can see the enormous benefits. So yeah, stay open-minded, eye open, and love the sun. See it.